Get this flipped. All right. So we're a little bit behind, but we're getting everything ready for milking. Jesse's already got the giant milk cart out. Gavin's got his chicken. The twins and Meatloaf are eating over there. And Sassy was on her way over here. She detoured back into the grass. She went to the creek? Of course she went to the creek. So we've got to, well, Jesse's got to go with the girls because I'm still not allowed by them. Susan was looking over here.
Sassy with the creek.
She'll come up.
You
have a chicken?
She's looking. She's getting to a spot.
We're heading out to get the girls so they can get milk for them.
Flavors Mask Vaping.
Whatever you do it for less.
I don't know how to
At
turn that
Harbor
off.
Freight.
There was an ad. I don't know how to turn the ads off.
She's been doing this for a month
Whatever
now.
you do it for less.
I don't know how to
At
turn
Harbor Freight.
There was an ad. I don't know how to turn it. Things are weird.
Whatever you do it for less.
I don't know how to
At Harbor Freight.
Alright. I don't know how to turn it. Things are weird. Let's do the live shot. Why does the Harbor Freight ad keep playing? Alright, we're having some technical difficulties for some reason. I don't know why I keep hearing the Harbor Freight ad. Alright, I think that fixed it. Okay. I don't know. Technology, not my friend. But if you're new and you just arrived, hello. I'm Jamie. If you've never been to our channel, we raise Jersey cows and we milk them every single day. So I'll flip you around because the boys are out loading them up. Usually they start heading this way, but it's been a really nice day out today and they haven't wanted to come in from the paddock because green grass. And I think Sassy took off over to the creek, so Jesse's got to go all the way down there and get her. Because cows never cooperate. We do still have I'm allowed on the other side of the hot wire. Cows are around. So we'll go and hang out. Look at all these moose who are eating dinner right now. Meatloaf is getting huge. Alexa and Alexi have grown so much. Oh, these roosters. If anybody wants a rooster, I've got a few available. Just come get them. Alright, here come the girls, so I have to get back on the other side of the hot wire. I'm trying to see, let's see. Alright. Now, I plan on making some cheeses, and I still need to do my class. I plan on doing that hopefully in the next few weeks. Now that we know what's wrong with my shoulder, and we've kind of started working on fixing my shoulder now, I can start scheduling stuff like cheese classes. Let me get turned around. And somebody's here for milk. Crap. I'm trying to heal, but nothing wants to cooperate today. But here come the girls. I don't know. I was just gonna hand you off the phone. I was just gonna hand the phone to you. Susan. Z and Sassy are coming. All right.
Well, hey Z. Come on, let's go. Come on, Moose, let's go.
Rain saving the fence.
Moo. Let's go, come on. Check it out, check it out. That guy right there, his name is Stu. Something's going on at the house. I think they thought. Here comes Red, first one up, as usual. I don't know what Jamie wants to do with this whole live thing, so I'm just gonna hold her. Red's in the chute. She's normally the first one. Yeah, she's ready to go. And the boss is almost here, so why don't you go say hi to the cows?
Z, when are you gonna give us your baby?
Yeah, but I didn't know what you wanted to do with this whole live thing, so we're stalling. Okay. Jump in here?
Into the milking area?
Yeah.
I can. I'm trying to find the comments. They'd like disappear. No, Aaron, we don't have Starlink anymore. We actually, we moved up in the world. We got fiber now. Oh,
We got some biting flies on this too.
ugh. All right. Oh, the wind. Gavin, can you open the fence for me? Hello, Chucky. Chuck, Chuckster. So Red only has 3, so we put a cap on one of the suctions so it doesn't get milked. Now hopefully I put everything together right. Because it's been a while since I put the milking together. Yeah, if you have any questions about the girls or milking them, let me know in the comments. We are still waiting for Miss Z right here to calf. Hopefully soon. She's definitely starting to bag up. So we should hopefully have a calf by the end of this month. Huh, girl? No, you're mad. You don't get milk still. Okay. There we go. See, Aaron, you had to go say something about the signal, huh?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Aaron's watching.
Hi, Erin.
And she said, how do we have such good signal? We have Starlink. We used to, but now we've got that fancy fiber.
Oh yeah, and we also set up a somewhat of a mesh network around the whole property so we get the Wi-Fi is pretty much everywhere.
But
They're eating the barbed wire.
they hungry. They're weird, weird babies. See, I wish on the phone I could see who's actually here, but it doesn't show me when people show up. It just tells me that I have new viewers. Technology is weird.
Say what?
The technology is weird.
What happened?
Just try to figure out going live on YouTube on the phone. It's an experience. Hi, Rita. Miss Rita's watching too. Miss Rita is watching too.
Oh, nice.
We miss you here. Well, we lived in Washington State for a year, about in 2019, I think is when we lived in Washington State. Beautiful state. Was 2019? Right off the Puget Sound, which is nice. Now we're landlocked in Arkansas. Sassy. And the girls are looking a little rough for wear. They're losing their winter coats. So they've definitely seen better days. Oh, the apple tree was? Maybe we'll get some apples this year before the raccoons get them. We went from like 40 degrees and today it's 83 degrees. So yeah, they've started shedding big time. We try to brush them out as much as possible while they're in the stand, but like, poor Eileen and Betty, they look rough. You guys aren't enjoying this heat either, huh? Oh. So red is done. Since red is done, that means I have to move. I'm not allowed to be by the cows when they're moving from the stanchion. This line isn't hot, right? Bless you. Is it hot? It's not hot? Okay. Ugh. Alright, so red is done. She'll come out of the stanchion. Usually Sassy goes in next, but I think Eileen's gonna try to cut her off. Good girl. The cows also aren't used to me being out here anymore. They're more interested in why I'm here. Sammy, our new moose, she is interesting. She's a great milker once we get her on the stand, but she doesn't like being led. Once you get her halter, she'll lead fine on it, but getting her to her halter is a task in itself. Like, she knows that she's over there. As far as cow milk, what we're getting from the girls, right now we're milking 6 girls until Z gives birth. When we move them out onto a new paddock, now that we've got nice fresh grass, we'll get anywhere from 11 to 12. What are you doing, Sass? Once they've been on a paddock for 2 or 3 days, we average about 9 to 10 gallons. But I don't know why Sammy's so spicy. She's drugged Jessie around the catch area a few times, but she's been calmed down the last week or so. She's really started to not run. The first few days, she's actually hopped over the hot wire to get away from them. So, but the last few weeks, Sammy's been doing all right the last few days, huh? I said Sammy's been doing all right the last few days as far as getting her in the stand. A lot better than what she was.
Oh yeah.
But compared to the other girls, she's a handful. And we thought Sassy was a handful.
Well, they're both can't be quiet.
Well, in Sassy's defense, she had an utter injury, and you touched it. Oh, try not to fall while sitting down. And we got Miss Betty. All the girls are pretty much really good. They know the routine. Sammy's still getting there. We do have to preg check her. I didn't realize, well, I was told she was exposed to a bull when we got her, but I kind of forgot. So I never preg checked her, so I gotta find my stanchion side blood test to preg check her, and we'll be doing that probably sometime this week. Because if she's pregnant, we'll definitely be keeping her, but if she's not, we may be looking for a replacement for her.
These little flowers.
These little flowers on the apple trees?
Well, not blooming flowers, but there's like little buds.
On the green side or the dark
Both.
side? We have an apple tree right out here that's half crab, half golden delicious. And last year it was loaded with apples, and I went out to go and get some, and they were all gone because of the raccoons and squirrels. Is she almost done?
This one?
Dakota's doing good. She's getting ready to get promoted on the 1st to E4. She likes Hawaii, but she hates the cost. So she's just been trying to keep busy so she doesn't spend money. And you can see Gavin. Gavin is now officially taller than Jessie. And so Dakota is upset about that. All right, next up. So she doesn't like to leave the stanchion. That's where all the good snackies are. Oh, hold on, Betty. There you go. Now we've got Miss Betty up. And then next week we put a patch on Red because Jessie took an AI class last month. So we need to really get red bread. She's actually been milking for over a year. So her production has dropped quite a bit because she's been milking so long and she's still open. So we will be patching her with a heat patch so we know when she goes into heat so Jesse can AI her. Which it'll be an interesting thing to do. He liked taking the class and he's excited about doing it, so hopefully we can get some success rates. Because we have a wonderful vet. She comes out whenever we have issues with the cows. And she does AI, but the problem is with Jerseys, their heat cycles are so low or so quick. I don't want it. Gross. Just toss it over. They're one of those roosters. Yeah. Aaron says try AIing a turkey. I think we'll pass on that. I don't even know how you would do that. I don't want to know. Our turkeys will be here next week.
Yeah.
That should be fun. Yeah, we've got everything we need to AI. Now we just need for the girls to go into heat to do so. Because we've got to AI Sassy, Red, Betty, and Elaine. And possibly Sammy. And Susan. But Susan will be last because she just calved back in December. If he was blind, it should have been easy to catch him. I wish you would have recorded that. I would watch that. Nice sassafras. You're ready for a nap too, huh? Are you feeding the chickens alfalfa pellets?
I tried to get him to go over to that stick.
Oh. Ugh. Oh, Chucky's laying down for his afternoon nap. That's where you decide to lay down?
That's where he lays down every time.
Oh, we're done.
Gotta choose the most inconvenient spot.
Alright. I'm on the other side. Is that a death bird that flew by? I really miss being able to look up. All I see is the shadow of something flying. I can't look up to see it.
They're close to the ground. Like there.
Weird. Alright. Miss Sassafras is up next. Sassy's coming through.
They could be looking for one of the rabbits that I saw a few days ago.
A wild rabbit?
Yeah.
Alright, Miss Sassy's up next. And then Sassy, she only has 3 working quarters. So we cap one of the claws to milk her. Ooh. like Sassy, she used to be,
Fat girl.
she is a fat girl. She's always been wide, but she also used to be a troublesome. Yeah, they have their own order. They tend to go in the same order every day. Like Susan knows that she's towards the end, and then Sammy's always last because, well, Jesse's gotta catch her.
It's Sammy.
But yeah, for the most part, they all go in the same order every day. It's the same with the goats. They all go in the same order. She's just trying to stay in the shade of Susan's butt.
Waiting for it to poop.
After Jesse's done milking Sassy, he'll actually switch over to a new tank because usually by the time Sassy's done, we're pretty close to the top. It's Arkansas. We grow rocks and ticks here. And I think after we're done milking, I think we're going to move them to this middle area around the greenhouse again. They were in this front paddock the last few days and they've ate it down pretty good. But we got a lot of grass growing here. And we still have to recross fence the big pasture from whatever ran through it last year. Oh, you scared me. Oh, Sassy's done, so I got to move back on the other side of the hot wire.
Who we got left?
We got Susan and Sammy. We had rain 2 days ago, and we're supposed to get some storms later next week. But yeah, it's beautiful today. It's like 85 degrees, unfortunately. That's because you don't have plastic and sponges wrapped around your neck. Susan's ready. Gavin! Tiny chicken. Susan's ready to come in.
I'm waiting for her to get out.
She doesn't want to come out. It's a standoff.
Oh, come on, Susan, let's go. There you go.
And then Miss Susan, she's Meatloaf's mom. She calved back in December while I was in the hospital. She's our oldest girl. She's about 7 years old, but she's a great mom and a great milker. It's kind of hard to keep her weight up with just being on alfalfa and grass. So she always tends to be more on the skinnier side. But I think the rest of our jerseys are just fat. So she just looks extra skinny compared to the other girls. Susan. Oh, hello there. The chickens love you. You get more food on the ground than you do in your mouth, I think. Maybe that's why you look so bony. Huh. I mean, compared to the other girls, well, you can't look at Z because Z is full of baby. You leave that poor chicken alone. Like, Sassy has always been a wider girl. Even Betty.
She's small.
Red. Like, we don't have skinny cows. We got weird looking chickens though.
Oh, Gloria. How's her foot?
What,
Cow stepped on her foot and broke it.
Yeah,
a cow stepped on her foot?
a while ago, but she's looking fine. No, that's a different chicken.
Oreo was broken.
The one that has the planted toe?
No, Oreo. I watched Oreo get stepped on.
Yeah.
Stepped.
Yeah, she's no longer hunting.
Yeah.
That's
Although that one other chicken, that's not being fixed.
No.
Yeah, no, our girls are. I think it's because we're lucky enough that we have good pasture.
She
So
gave up.
we rotate them every few days, really. So they always have fresh grass. We did go through some hay this year, though. That's for sure. We went through, what, 30 bales of hay?
What?
30 bales of hay is what we went through? Which is not as much as some people. So I'm not going to complain.
But we also, what do they call that? Stockpile? Is it stockpiling your pastures?
Yeah.
We also do that, so we won't need so much hay.
Because, I mean, 30 bales for, what do we have? 7, 8 full-size cows out here this winter. Not too bad. And it's nice because it came off of our property. And Chucky, are you snoozing? Susan takes the longest to milk out. Between Susan and Sammy, we usually cut our own hay. I have a friend that actually cuts it for us. We haven't used the back part of our property behind the creek yet, so we usually cut that, and the lower pasture by the creek we'll cut and we'll hay it and put it away for the winter. But I think this year we're going to actually buy hay instead of cutting our own hay, because while we have nice green grass, we do have a lot of the sage. What is that stuff called, honey? The brown grass. The yucky stuff that we can't get rid of. The sagebrush.
Oh, the broom sedge?
Broom sedge. That's what it is.
It's a phosphorus
Yeah, we have. Yeah. See, Aaron knew what it
or
was.
whatever, deficiency.
Yeah. So we've got to introduce some phosphorus into the pasture this year, and we may add some different varieties of animals to do so. We haven't decided yet, because if you look over at the goat paddock, they don't really have any at all. No, we don't spray at all on our property. We don't fertilize it with any chemicals. We basically let the cows rotate, and then the chickens. The only reason why we really have all these chickens is because they follow behind and they spread out the poo. But like I said, I think we may add maybe some sheep this year, because I don't want to put the goats over there. So we'll figure it out eventually. This year it's just, the motto of this year is we'll just figure it out. I said the motto for this year is we'll just figure it out.
We're so behind. behind on everything.
I'm sorry.
No, not a bad. It's not a bad thing.
Because we're just really behind on everything. We haven't got the chicken tractor started yet. We got to fence off that back paddock behind on the other side of the creek, which we just measured out. Jesse measured out today. So we know how many of these posts that we need to get. So we'll probably start getting that stuff. Because I'd like to be able to put the girls back there on that back paddock because they've never been back there. It would have to be during the summer when the creek is low, but we'll be able to add that into the rotation. Will really help out. She's still going? She's like,
He's 2.5 gallons.
yeah. Which is pretty good for a cow that only gets milked once a day. Oh boy. So Sammy's up next. Dun dun dun! No? That's if Susan will leave the milk stand.
Now, is this going to be easy or is this going to be hard?
Well, I'm hoping for your sake it'll be easy. I'm going to back up though, just in case.
All right, buddy. I go.
It's also wasp season. I don't think I have ever met anyone that said, you know what, I love wasps. I love being around them. They're so fun. Being stung by them is so enjoyable. I seen that it was following you. It was hungry for your soul. It looks like Sammy's being cooperative today. Can't really see because Sassy's in the way. She's getting there. Oh, this wind. Chicken scratches. But once you get her with the halter, she leads pretty well. Yeah, she's like, I don't know this lady. Good girl, Sammy. And she's so much longer than the rest of our cows. The first day we got her on the milk stand, her feet were all the way out here, and she was just leaning in to get food. So she has also kicked Jesse on more than one occasion, so he's always very cautious. We do have a kick bar. Unless we feel like we have to for our safety. because you put the little ones away. She has a little bit smaller teats on the back side, so getting them suctioned is kind of a task. Nope. You got it or you need help? You didn't bring it with you. The one day we didn't bring, we have smaller teat claws for her, but we haven't been using them the last few days, so we didn't bring them out today. You might just have to hold it in place.
Yeah.
And she's a heavy milker too, so you want my stool?
I can't hear you.
You want my stool to sit down in?
Yeah. Let everybody know she's got very small.
She's got good teat placement, but her rear teats are just short. Are we opening up this middle area for the cows?
What?
Are we opening the middle area for the cows? The greenhouse paddock, are we opening that up today?
Yeah.
Can I let the girls out there? Alright, we're gonna let the girls out into the next paddock. Alright, girls. I'm not coordinated enough to do this. Alright, okay. There we go. Alright, relax that there. Alright. Sassafras. Look, you got some fresh grass. Chucky. Red, are you taking cover underneath Sassy? I don't blame you, it's warm today. So Jesse's gonna finish up with Sammy, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the live because I've got to get up to the barn to do the jars and all the cleaning stuff before he gets done. Those girls are still napping. All right, honey, I'm gonna end the live. I'm gonna end the live so I can go get jars and stuff ready. All right. I guess I'll turn you all around. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out with us while we're just milking cows. Pretty much what we do all the time is milk cows and goats. So if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, we put out videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.